All right, guys, I am so excited for this. This is kind of take two of this promotion Zoom that we were doing. I like last minute planned it on Easter, I kind of think we all kind of forgot it was Easter weekend. It was just like Easter kind of popped up out of nowhere. So this is kind of part two. The first Zoom that we did, we talked about some of the stuff, kind of pretty surface level promotion stuff, and then we just did kind of a Q&A. So what I want you guys to do, if you guys have any questions throughout this, as you're like thinking it, put it in the chat and I'll like go back through later, because half the time it's like, whenever I'm on a Zoom, I like think of a question. And then like at the end, when someone's like, oh, is there any questions? I totally forgot what that question is. So if you guys think of anything, put it in the chat and I'll either get to it when it pops up, or I'll go back through at the end and answer any questions that we had. So with that being said, we will just get the ball rolling. So first of all, you guys, if you guys were on this Zoom, I'm so freaking proud of you guys, because this is all about promoting and plugging in. Oh, let me admit, Danielle, plugging in is huge. You have to stay connected with your team, with the fire, with the things going on. So I'm so proud of you guys for even jumping on this to begin with. Like I said, if you guys are pushing for promotion, you guys should watch this Zoom. If you guys are feeling like, I don't really know what it is to promote, how to promote, I don't know where to start. If you come back from taking a break, you should be on this Zoom. If you feel like a turd floating around in the toilet bowl and you don't know what you're doing, you should be on this Zoom. No matter what, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling anything, this is the Zoom you guys want to be on, because we're going to be talking about promotions and why pushing for promotion is so important and what it really even means to push for a promotion. So first thing I want to say, let's see, there's 17 people on right now. First thing I want to say, if you guys, oh, there comes more. If you guys want to promote, you're going to have to put in some effort. You're going to have to work. If that offends you, if you think that you don't want to work, but you still want to promote, y'all can just hop off the Zoom already, because you're not going to promote without working. You're not going to promote without any effort at all. So no one has jumped off yet. So I'm going to assume all of you guys, you're ready to put in the effort. You're ready for more. You're ready to just finally go, because sometimes I know how it feels when you're like, I just want to do it. I just want to do it. I just want to do it. And I know what it feels like to be like, it's almost how I've explained it before is like a bow and arrow. Sometimes it's like, sometimes you're pulling back and you want to go forward so bad, and you just need to release the like little thing, and you're going to fly forward. So no matter where you guys are right now, I have been in your shoes. I have been on fire. I've been excited. I've had working people on my team. I've had people quit. I've been brand new. I've been stuck at a rank. No matter where you guys have been, I have been there too. And every time that I have moved past, or every time I promoted, it takes effort. And if that's something you don't want to put in, then you're not going to see the paychecks you want to see. So I'm glad that no one jumped off after hearing they're going to have to work, because anything that is worth your time, anything that's going to make you money, it's going to take effort. And that's something that we're going to talk about, is work ethic and worthiness and all of the things. So let's see. All right, that's kind of my opening spiel. Is we're going to put in some effort here from April 15th until April 30th. The next 15 days, we're going to put effort in every single day. And you're going to do it for yourself. You're not going to do it because, oh, Allie said so. You're going to do it for yourself, for your kids, for your family, to double that paycheck. That's why you're going to do it. That's why you're going to put this effort in. Some days it's going to be hard. Some days you're not going to feel like doing anything. But I promise, the days that you don't feel like doing anything and you do it anyways, that's how you release that arrow. Sometimes you're just stuck because you're like, well, I feel like a turd floater. What am I going to do? And when you start to work, when you start to put the effort in, that's when you see the excitement. That's when you see the results. So I showed you guys literally the screenshots of when I released that arrow for the very first time, when my paychecks exploded. And literally, this was 2018. I was new, guys. I didn't really understand how to chart. I didn't even know what it meant. I didn't really know how to move LCs. And my paycheck went from about $200 to $2,000, and just from February to June. And that is what we call, this is our boom season, guys. This is the time that we are booming. This is the time that these crazy promotions happen. You hear about all of the people that are promoting and growing their paycheck and doing all these things. And yes, this is a weird year. This is like a weird time. No one thought that a virus would shut down our entire like thing. But guys, it works is made for situations and times like this. It works thrives in situations and times like this because people are at home, they're sitting on their phones, they're scrolling on Instagram, they're seeing your post, they're seeing you be the light. There's so many people posting negative things about the world and about what's going on. And what we're doing, we're still sharing, we're still being positive. We're not drowning. And trust me, I get it. Things are really hard for a lot of people, but I've seen some of you guys and a lot of us, we're still like, some of us have lost our jobs. We're going through hard things and we're still being that light for people. So just remember that this kind of business is made for this kind of time. And in the recession in like early 2000s, like 2008 or whatever, we had our very first Black Diamond. That's when It Works went debt free, is when the world was like struggling because people are looking for a way to make money. I've heard so many people say like, okay, if I'm going to be broke, I don't want to be broke and chubby or broke and ugly. Like if people have to choose, if they are going to be broke, they still want to look their best. They still want to feel their best. They still want to lose weight. You guys, we had one of the best months in a long time in March, and that was when all this craziness happened, and we can continue to carry that into April. Well, it's already April 15th and we have carried it into April. So speaking of April 15th, this is the time of the month that, and even the past couple days, this is the time of the month that you might look at your chart. Maybe you haven't even updated it in the past couple weeks. Maybe you haven't even done your chart this month, but this is the time in the month where you might be like, okay, well, it's the 15th of the month and customers are not flocking to me. I'm not going to promote this month. And that's just how it is. Sometimes that's how we think. And we're just like, well, it's the 15th of the month. I've signed 0 customers and it's not going to happen this month because I'm not on fire. You guys, Cheyenne Knox, she went triple diamond. I don't know, it was probably 2018 or yeah, it was 2018. She went triple diamond. She did not enroll one single customer until the 14th of the month. And she didn't let that stop her from promoting. She didn't let the beginning half of the month stop her from promoting. So no matter how many customers you've had so far, no matter how many posts you've done so far, it doesn't matter. We can start today and we can move forward. We've had people promote needing, I'm just talking about Cheyenne because I just listened to one of her videos today. She needed, that's 2 more people in the waiting room, 3 more people in the waiting room. Cheyenne needed 7,000 volume on the 25th of the month that she went triple. I'm going to say that again, 7,000 BV on the 25th of the month. She said she cried, she sweat, she puked a little, but she pulled up her promoting pants and she just started that fire. She could have been like, oh, that's a lot more than I thought it was going to be, and gave up. So look at your guys' promotions numbers. Drop what promotion you're going for this month. Are you guys going for executive? Are you going for Ruby, Emerald, Diamond? I want you guys to shout it out in the comments. I want to see what your guys' goals are. Yes, no matter what it is. I see lots of rubies, double diamond, executive, then ruby. So, well, I'll say ruby because ruby is, or emerald diamond, what the majority of people have said. So a ruby, if you're starting from scratch, if you have 0 volume, 2,000 BV, and we have 15 days, guys. 15 days to do 2,000 BV, and just think of the crazy things that have been done. The month I went emerald, I did not decide I was going to promote. I didn't put my heart on promoting until the 29th of the month. Don't do that. If you haven't decided yet, let's decide today. We have 2 more weeks. We have 15 more days. And all of your guys, I know what a lot of your guys' charts look like. I've done a lot of your guys' charts. All of you guys are within reach. You guys literally can all do this if you just put your mind to it. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about. So first thing that we need to do, and if you guys were not on the first Zoom, this is going to be new. So like jot this down or like make a note in your phone. What we need to do is ask ourselves the why. Like ask yourself why 3 times. So what I mean by that is, why do you need to promote? ask yourself, like, why do you need to promote? Why do you need that $500? And just like do it in your head right now. You don't have to like type it. You don't have to write it down. Just in your head, like, why do you need $500? Why do you need $1,000? Why do you need $2,000? Double diamond. Why do you need $5,000? What? Just think about it in your head. I'll give you a second to like think about it, and we'll just all kind of do this together. But $500. What's that gonna do? Like, why do you need to promote? Like, why do you need that $500? So then we're going to ask ourselves why again. So whatever that reason was, ask yourself why do you need that? So if, like, for example, I need like my check to grow, I need the $5,000 for a down payment for a house. Okay, why do I want that house? Because I want to grow, or I want to raise my family on, like, have the childhood I had. Why do I want that? Because you're just going to constantly, you're going to dig deeper. Every time you ask yourself why, you're peeling back the layer of the question, because a lot of times we're like, well, yeah, I want $500 so I can go shopping, or I want $500 so I can pay off my car. Why do you want to pay off your car? Because you want to be debt free. Why do you want to be debt free? Because I want to travel. Why do you want to travel? Because I want to explore. I want to learn more. And every time you ask yourself why, you're just going to peel back a layer of your reason why you need to do this. And it's just going to get deeper and deeper each time you do that. And then it's going to be, when you get to like the core of why you really, really want this money, it's not even going to be a question. It's going to be like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to do it, because that's what I really, really want. And it's just going to, when you do that, and I challenge you guys to write it down, not right now, but once we get off here tomorrow morning, write it down and just journal it out, because you're going to dig really deep by doing this. And that's one thing that I didn't really know how to do before I joined this business. I didn't know how to dream. I thought that, like, what I thought was just how it is. Like, I thought I was going to be a nurse. I thought I was going to work 12 days a week. I thought I was going to, you know what I mean? Put baby in daycare, have dad have to, like, Carter have to pick him up. Like, and I just thought that was how it was going to be. Like, I didn't know how to dream bigger. I didn't know the things that I wanted, because no one teaches you how to dream. No one teaches you that you can do so much more than what's in your head. So that is going to be huge. That's like step one to promoting, is really dig and figure out why you want this. And it might not pop in your head right away. You might be like, well, hell yeah, I want $2,000, but why do I want it? I don't quite know yet. Keep exploring, keep digging, keep asking yourself why. So the next thing you got to do, and you guys just did it in the chat, you set your goal, because this is like getting in a car and say, I want to go to Amber's house. I know I want to go to Amber's house, but if I just got in my car and I was just driving and I didn't have a destination, I'd be burning gas money, and I'd get lost. I'd get tired, and I'd probably just run out of gas and run out of, like, if I'm just driving, like, where am I going to go? We don't know. we have to have a goal, because we have to know where we're going. If you guys are new, let's set your goal for Ruby. Let's set your goal for executive. There's no goal that's too big, or there's no goal that's too small. It doesn't matter. As long as you have a goal, like, you can get there. Carter just texted me. I'm probably screaming. No, he did not. He was finishing up our taxes. Okay, so once you guys have your goal, we have to do our charts. I can pull up what a Ruby chart looks like. I'm sure most of you guys know it, but I will show you what a Ruby chart looks like. Maybe. So like I said, the destination is, we're getting in a car and we're going to put, like, Amber's house in the GPS. We have the destination, right? But we still need a map to get there. Your chart is going to be your map. Your chart is going to be the way that you promote. So this is what a Ruby chart looks like. I just have it on my iPad. If you guys are going to promote this month, you have to get your charts printed on paper. I have my fancy iPad. I like to put, like, some of my teams on there, but still I have my paper charts in front of me, because I can take my iPad places too, but, like, I have one chart laying beside my bed because I was updating it before I went to bed last night. Your charts are your roadmap. Your charts are what's going to get you to your guys' goal. Your charts are going to be your best friend for the rest of this month. If you don't have them done, that is okay. I want you to get with your enroller. Sometimes you kind of have to bug us. I don't know. I know I can think of 2 people off the top of my head that I'm like, yes, I'll send you your chart. And I have it done. I just haven't, like, sent it to them. So bug your enroller if you haven't gotten an updated chart, because it's good to learn how to chart, but you're not going to know how to chart at first. I did not know how to chart at first. I did not know how to chart until I went Emerald, like until I was going Emerald. I had no idea. I was lost. I was asking my upline constantly, hey, what's my updated chart? What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? It's okay to ask your upline. I know sometimes we're scared to ask. We're scared to bug people. We're scared that they're going to think we're stupid because we don't know how to do it. None of us knew how to do it at first. So that is the first 3 things you need to do. Figure out your why, dig deep. It might not just come at the top of your head. Ask yourself, take the time to think about it. 2, set your goal. 3, do your charts. Those are like the 3 things that we have to do to promote. So let's see. What's the next thing I was going to say? So make sure you guys have if you don't have a printer, that's okay. You can like whip out a Ruby chart. It takes like 5 seconds to whip out a Ruby chart on a piece of paper, and just get organized. Pretty much every manifesting, every self-development book, every way that like everything that's going to like help you with your mindset and stuff, it's the step number 1 is always to declutter. So you guys might have a notebook that you've had for a while. You might have a binder, or if it's on your iPad, even if it's like whatever. Step number 1 for all these like manifesting and self-development things, it's always to declutter, no matter who you're listening to. The one that I'm reading, the book that I'm reading right now is called Get Rich Lucky Bitch. Step 1 is to declutter. So what you guys should do is just declutter. Get yourself a fresh notebook. Get yourself a fresh chart. If you guys have an iPad, go through it and delete like the charts that were old or whatever. If whatever you guys, how you are staying organized, declutter it, reorganize yourself. You're going to feel so much better when you just have like a fresh space and just declutter. The next thing, when you guys are promoting, find yourself a little designated work spot, whether it's a desk, whether it's your kitchen table, whether it's a place on your couch, even if it's your bed. Find yourself a little designated workspace. And when you're in that workspace, you're in work zone. And I know that like not all of us like work all the time in their work space, but if you have just like a little designated space that you can sit down and you can update your charts every night. You can sit down and you can send out your messages. And part of this is kind of decluttering. Like I have my desk. I haven't used it at the beginning of this month because it's been in such a freaking mess. So I decluttered my desk area. I got it organized. Now I know when I sit in here, I'm in like work zone. So it's kind of like when you show up to work, at your 9 to 5 or your whatever shift, you're in work mode. You go there, you block out everything else. And sometimes you have those little, bugs in your head, but you're in work mode when you're at your place of work. Find yourself a place of work. You obviously don't have to do this because this business can go with you. But every time I've promoted, I've had a workspace. It's been my desk, it's been my kitchen table, it's been freaking Panera, because sometimes the only place I could like concentrate was Panera. But now that like we're shut down, you can't go to Panera. So find a place in your house, claim it, tell your husband, tell your kids, hey, this is mom's workspace. Hey, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do my work. So any questions about anything that I've said so far? I just love looking at all the people claiming their ranks. Okay, so back to kind of talking about charts. Like I said, your chart is going to be your best friend. You might not know what your chart means. You might not know what anything is on it, but your chart is your responsibility. So what does that mean? Like, yes, ask your upline as much as you need to, but if you are one of those uplines, if you are one of those leaders, if you have people under you that are promoting, then we need to be in control of our chart, in control of our e-suite. We need to know what's coming in. So what you guys need to do, have your chart in front of you all the time, obviously, but we need to be sending that. So if you are a leader and you have people on your team, we need to be updating them constantly. If you guys are going Ruby, you are all leaders, whether you know it or not. If you guys have someone on your team, you are a leader. We need to be constantly updating our team. And this is something that I haven't even been on the ball with sometime, but it's just as simple as like, hey, Amber, you're 400 away from 1,000, or you're 30 BV away from getting commission qualified. You're 60 BV from 400 club, and just constantly updating them every time it changes. And sometimes, guys, this is a hard reality that we all learn. You will never have an entire working chart. You will never have every single person on your team running as fast as you. And sometimes it's like, you just want to shake these people, like, come on, you can do it. Do this with me. I'm having so much fun. I want you to work. And they like don't text you back, or they leave you on red, or they leave the chat, or they whatever. It happens. It doesn't just happen to you. It happens to me. It happens to every single person. Jade has people quit. Stephanie and Joel have people quit. You guys, you're gonna have people not working. And if you wait and say, okay, well, I'm not gonna go Emerald this month because Amber's just the face that's like the first one. So that's why I keep saying Amber's name. But if it's like, I'm trying to go Emerald, but she's charted Ruby and she's just not working. So like, I can't go Emerald. Why would I let someone hold my promotion back? I'm not gonna, it's my promotion. It's my money. It goes back to my why. And yeah, you might feel salty that like you're going to have to fill some of Amber's volume. Sometimes that's just how it goes. And when you promote to Emerald and you see your eSuite switch, I can guarantee I'm not going to be thinking, well, damn it, I just made Amber a $200 paycheck and she didn't do shit. I will not be thinking that. I'm going to be so excited for me. I'm going to be so excited for the other Ruby who just pushed and worked so hard and she hit her goals. I'm going to be so excited for the $400 that just saw their biggest check they've had yet, or someone that signed their first distributor. When you're on this like promoting high and you just saw that switch in your eSuite, you're not going to be thinking of the people that are not working. So with that being said, we just need to let go. We need to let go of the people on our chart that are dead legs, the people that are on our chart that will not work like we want to. And it is okay. It is normal. It is okay. And sometimes we just get so stuck in that like, okay, well, I signed this distributor, or maybe this distributor was placed under me and maybe you didn't even enroll them, but like you have a couple people under you, and we get so stuck and we're just like, oh, I just want them to work. I just want them to work. I need them to help. I need them to help. Stop focusing on the people who are not working. So say Amber is charted Ruby and she's not working. I'm not going to focus my energy. I'm not going to talk about how much she's not working, how bad it sucks, because it does suck. It does suck. I want everyone to work. I want everyone to grow their paychecks, but sometimes it just doesn't work. But say Kelsey is under Amber and Kelsey is signing customers and she's getting excited and she's getting herself commission qualified. She's getting herself in 400 club. I'm going to be excited for those workers. I'm going to focus on those workers, whether it's one person, whether it's 3 people, no matter how many workers you have. And even if it's no one, be the worker yourself. But if you do have those workers and you do have those people, pour your energy into them. They are the ones that need it, because the people that are the dead legs, the people that are not working, they're most likely they're not going to want it as bad as you. Sometimes you do see that switch in people. You do see that people come back, but pour your energy into the workers. Pour yourself into the people that are running with you, because they're running with you. They're going to go with you, and that's what we want. We want our whole teams to come with us. So just let go of promoting someone that's not working. Let go of the salty feelings that you guys get. Trust me, I have had it. When I went diamond, my emerald wasn't working. When I went emerald, I had a ruby not working. And like, look where I am now. If I would have said, whoa, I'm not going to go emerald because this girl is not working. If I wouldn't have gone emerald, I wouldn't have had that excitement to go diamond. And for you guys pushing ruby and emerald, I want you guys to hear me out on this. My easiest promotion yet was from emerald to diamond. Emerald to diamond, it was like a freaking piece of cake. I was just in that excitement. I was like in that promotion mindset because I had just pushed for emerald and got it. But it was a piece of cake. And you guys, if you're going, like, you just claimed ruby, you're going ruby this month. The next step is emerald. And then emerald to diamond is a breeze. You guys are so much closer to diamond than you think. And you guys, there's a video, and I'll need to find it, and it's probably old now because the compensation plan has changed, but there's this really great video by Jocelyn Yates basically saying why you guys need to go diamond, and telling you, like Mark always says, diamond is the license to print money. When you go diamond, you unlock different bonuses. For example, we call them cabs. I don't even know what it stands for, but cabs is a diamond bonus. So basically, a cab is, say I go diamond, I'm a diamond leader, and I enroll Kelsey. So Kelsey is now diamond coded to me in her eSuite. If you guys all look, you'll see who is diamond coded to you. And that just means they're your diamond leader. Diamond is like the leader, the first leadership rank. And you have a bigger team, you have more responsibility, and you get paid more for doing the same things, which is nuts. So say I go diamond, I enroll Kelsey after I go diamond. Kelsey is now coded to me. So Kelsey earns her shopping spree, which means I get a $100 fast start. On top of my $100 fast start, well, actually it's $150 now. I get a $150 fast start because I enrolled Kelsey. We got her shopping spree. I taught her how to enroll her customers. And then on my commissions check, I'm going to get an extra $80 just because I'm a diamond. And she got her shopping spree. I got a fast start, and that $80 is my cab. How crazy is that? So then say Kelsey enrolls Marissa and Sarah and Ashley, and Kelsey teaches them how to get their shopping sprees. Kelsey's not a diamond yet. She's still new. She's pushing for Ruby. She helps those 3 girls get their shopping sprees. Kelsey gets 150. Kelsey gets 150. Kelsey gets 150. All the new girls who I just said, they all get their $150 shopping spree. Because I'm coded diamond, I get 80, 80, 80. So think about that, guys. Like, don't hold back now, because you guys are closer to diamond than you think you are. Even though sometimes it feels just like it's so far off, and it's so, and you look at a diamond chart, you're like, holy shit, this is terrifying. I've been there. I've been scared of a chart. It is okay. If your goal doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. So keep dreaming bigger. Keep pushing for Ruby, because once you get to Ruby, Emerald's right there. Once you get to Diamond, Emerald's right there. Don't give up. And someone today, I think it was Danielle, I had to work at the hospital today, and I signed a distributor, and I like sent a selfie with my mask and my goggles and all that stuff and said boom DT. And Danielle was like, oh my gosh, you always sign a distributor while you're at work. And I was like, it's like, it's not because I'm sitting there on my phone at work. It's because of what I've done the days prior. So, and like, I was literally saying this through my head and walking down the hall at the hospital. What happens throughout the month is we see the results after the fact for the most part. We plant the seeds, we water the seeds, we follow up, and we're following up. We're signing those people that we talked to before. You know what I mean? So, making sure everyone is out of the waiting room and into the meeting. What I was thinking is that's why we kind of yo-yo. That's why we yo-yo throughout the month, is because the first couple of days, say we get excited and we work, and we haven't quite enrolled someone, and then we stop. We stop before we get to that reaping of the harvest. We stop, and then we have to kind of restart the thing. We work. Oh, I'm not signing anyone. I feel crummy. I'm going to stop. If you guys would just keep going, keep pushing, even through that crumminess, even when you feel like, what the heck, I'm not enrolling people, you're going to enroll people for the work that you did a few days ago. So, and even a few months ago, and even a few months before that, a few years before that, I've signed people that literally were like years behind me. Are you going to bed?
There's no lamps on.
Yeah, there's no lamps on.
I thought you were going to be in the other room.
I told you I was going to switch when you came up. Okay, let me switch to the other room. If you guys have any questions so far, put them in the chat while I switch rooms so Carter can go to sleep. No, they don't want to watch you sleep, sorry. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat and I whisper till I can do it. Whisper. Okay. Wow, this room's way messier than I thought it was gonna be. And I gotta calm my voice. I always get excited and start like yelling. I'll just sit on the bed. On Zooms, but Callie's room is closer to this room. Okay. So that's why, and I left my notebook there, so I'm just gonna have to wing it for the rest of this, but be done here soon anyway. I think that's why we kind of yo-yo and we go in and out of this motivation, because we do the work, and we're like, where's my customers? But really, if we would have just kept doing the work, they're going to trickle in. And how Amber and I talk, and this is for real Amber, not just saying it because she's the first face I see. What we talk about all the time is this funnel. Think of your business, think of your potentials as a funnel. Like, Okay, it looks like this. And every person you talk to, you're pouring into your funnel, and you're pouring another potential and another potential and another potential. And at first, like, think of a funnel or like a sand thing, probably a funnel, I don't know, but you know what I mean. At first, if you're slowly putting people in, it's just going to be a kind of a slow trickle coming out of the bottom. You know what I mean? If you're putting lots of people in and you're filling that funnel, and you just keep filling the funnel and filling the funnel, even though at the beginning it's going to be a slower drip, by the time you fill that funnel and you just keep constantly filling the funnel, it's going to be a constant drip. It's going to be a stream, and it's going to keep on coming. So keep adding potentials into your funnel, and you're just going to keep signing and signing and signing and signing. Okay. I need to catch my breath. Can someone ask a question or something? I'm just kidding, but I'm just going to wait a second and see if anyone has any questions about anything that we have gone over so far. Biggest things. First 3 things that I said: set your goal, or figure out your why, set your goal, do your charts. The next thing, let go of the people not working, let go of you feeling like you're not good enough, let go of feeling like you can't do it this month, let go of I haven't signed a customer this month, let go of I haven't signed a customer this year, or I haven't signed a customer at all. Let go of that. Just let it go and move forward. Okay, I don't think I see any other questions right now. So I think the next thing that I wanted to talk about, someone in the meeting. Okay. Oh, so also, if you weren't on the last Zoom, I didn't say this at the beginning of the Zoom. I made like the graphic of this promote or, and so when I was going double, and like when pretty much every time I promoted, Cheyenne Knox, so I keep talking about Cheyenne today, probably just because I watched her YouTube recently, but she has always said like promote or die. Like that's just been her mindset. It's literally been like promote or die is what Cheyenne like teases. And I think back to when I went double, and a lot of you guys have started since I went double. I went double last January. So I had my baby in October. I was working full time, and I was doing this. I was diamond working full time, y'all. I don't care if you guys are working full time or whatever your situation is. I was working full time. I was a diamond. My plan was to go back to work part-time after I had my baby. So I had her in October. I was supposed to go back to work January 1st. Like literally my first day back to work as a new mom would have been New Year's Day. And 2 weeks before I was supposed to go back to work, I was packing away her newborn stuff already. And I was like crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I packing away her newborn stuff already? And like, I go back to work in 2 weeks. Like, I just don't even know what happens. I was like a hot mess. I was not ready to leave. I did not want to leave her. I loved my job too. I still am. I'm a nurse. I work with moms and babies. It's literally my dream job, but I just was not ready to go back yet. So for me, I put my 2 weeks in as a diamond leader. I was like, I got to go double. So for me, that promote, or it wasn't promote or die. It was like promote or like I'm literally screwed. I just quit my job. So what is your promote or? And if you haven't dug deep enough on your why, keep digging deeper, because you will find that your promote or is going to be like, okay, I promote or this, whether it's, and especially right now, like it could be promote or I don't pay my bills, promote or I don't make my mortgage, or I don't make my rent. What is your promote or? And it doesn't have to be promote or die. I mean, that's just kind of like a funny way that we have said it before. But what is your guys' promote or? Does anyone want to share in the chat like what their promote or stay in debt? Thank you. Promote or cry. Promote or cry. I love that. Like, what is your guys' promote or? For me, like right now, it's like promote or I'm not gonna have get the house that I want to buy. Like I'm not gonna have the down payment. Promoter work 3 jobs, promoter nothing changes. Like that, this is kind of like scary stuff. Promoter don't sleep, promoter stay in his apartment. But yeah, like all of us, like we all have such strong whys, and sometimes it just takes digging. And sometimes your why is going to evolve. So just know that sometimes you might feel like I started for $100 and I still just like kind of want $100. I was the same way. I started for $200, guys. I just wanted enough money to buy myself some products. And my why has grown over and over and over and over. So if you guys feel like, okay, I don't have like this big drive or this big reason, keep going, because you will find your why when you keep going. I started for $200. Imagine if I just stopped when I hit the $200 mark. Like, none of you guys would be here because I just would have stayed an executive and stayed with a couple people. Actually, Amber and Abby might have been here because they were some of my first distributors. But if I would have just stayed not pushing, none of us would be here today. So if you guys feel like you kind of have like a weak why, it's okay. Your why is going to grow. Your reason for doing this is going to grow when you grow. So let's see. Let me just read something. Not keep the house, stay in debt, promote for your kids, stay in debt, or never move out of your parents' house. Like, yeah, guys, like all of this stuff is possible. Keep living paycheck to paycheck, not get a car, all this stuff. Like, so just remember that promote or when it comes down to it, because you're gonna have hard days. You're gonna have hard times, especially just the way that things are going right now. And literally just the way the world works. When you start to level up, when you start to take off running and you feel like, yes, I'm getting the promotion, I'm gonna do this, you're gonna get knocked down, and it sucks. That's just how it is. And there's a really good, if you don't know what I mean, I'm gonna send you guys all this video that explains it really, really well. It's a church sermon. If you guys are not religious, it's not like a Bible beater shoving Bible verses down your throat kind of sermon. It's a great sermon that's going to just talk about so I'll just kind of summarize it, and then I'll let him do the preaching. But I don't even know where he's from, but it's called Venue Church, I think. And he's just talking about how at the end of 2019, all of us were like, okay, 2020, this is going to be my big year. This is going to be my big year. And that we were saying that to ourselves, and we're still doing that. We're still like, yes, this is going to be my year. This is going to be my year. You start doing the things, you start getting on track, and then all of a sudden you get hit by a truck and you're like, what the hell just happened? Like, I was just doing so good. All this stuff just came crumbling down. Like, and so what we do, and it's just human, our brains, we're like, I need to step back. This is a sign telling me not to do it. This is too crazy. I need to step back. But what is happening is he says new levels, new devils. When you start to level up, you're going to have a higher level of problems. You're going to have the devil coming at you. And I thought this was so silly when I first heard it, but it is so true. And he was just saying, like, if you guys are walking through life easily, if things are going going okay and things are not hard, he says, look beside you, because you might be walking along with the devil. If you guys are rising up, there's going to be something trying to pull you down, whether it's haters, whether it's family members saying that this is like stupid or a waste of your time. When you start to rise, the people that are not rising with you are going to try to pull you back down. So I hate talking about this because I don't want to discourage you guys, especially if you're new, but if you guys are going to promote, you're going to hit road bumps. You're going to do these things. You're going to get knocked off. And guess what? It's okay. The biggest thing is, if you get knocked up, it's all about the comeback time. It's all about the time that it takes you to stand back up. And the first couple times, or even randomly, sometimes it takes a long time to stand up because you're just like, oh, you know what I mean? You just like want to lay there when you get knocked down. And every time, yeah, you get knocked, but I get back up again. Yeah, I love that. You guys can get back up through anything. You guys can start the wave of the momentum on your team. It just, there's no way that like I can explain. I wish I could like let you guys feel all the feelings that I feel. I don't even know how to explain like how I feel about momentum. But what we have right now is, like, we don't want to let go of this momentum. We don't want it to stop. We don't want this wave that we're riding to stop. And the way that we just keep this momentum going is every single one of us just be the fire. That was kind of a saying that we had in our leaders chat last month, was be the fire. And basically what that means is, even when you feel crummy, be the fire. Get up, do your dance. I know we like talked about that a little bit in a couple of our chats, is just doing whatever it takes to get you feeling good. I know the song that Heather likes when she's feeling funky. I'm like, yo, Heather, put on that song if, if you're feeling funky. I love to shower when I'm feeling funky. I will like tell my team, I'm like, I'm gonna go shower. I feel like I have these funky feelings. I need to get back in my groove. I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna come out to like 7 messages or whatever it is. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with promoting. And then the next thing, so this was a lot of mindset and things that like we need to do to get the ball rolling. The next thing that I want to talk about is the Zooms that are going to be coming up tomorrow night and Sunday night. I scheduled them those days just because I feel like I would like to do it Thursday, Friday, but the Friday nights are crazy for people and Saturday nights are crazy for people. Oh my gosh, look at him, Marissa. Hi, buddy. I missed you, Dalen. Oh, look at that smile. He's so freaking huge. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh, so tomorrow night, we're gonna be doing like a 30-minute, basically like cram session of the actual like game plan that you need to do. We'll talk about your guys' charts. We'll talk about like the actions you guys need to be taking. But this Zoom is more like mindset and getting just like letting go. Like I said, having that drive and why promotions are a big deal. But then tomorrow night at 9 o'clock is going to be the executive Zoom. If you guys feel free to jump on all of these. If you guys are going diamond, jump on the executive Zoom anyway, so you can help your executives. Jump on the Ruby Zoom so you can help your Rubies, and you guys will know more. So feel free to jump on all of these, but you can pick and choose which ones, obviously. 9 o'clock is going to be executive. We're going to talk about all about going executive. This one's going to be a little more basic, like commission qualified and getting host to post up, signing customers, signing distributors. We're going to talk about more basic stuff in that executive, because if you're going executive, like you're probably still somewhat new. Ruby kind of is going to push more on like some more leadership stuff. Emerald's going to be a huge flip from just like what you know to more leadership stuff, and even more when you go diamond. So feel free to jump on all of these Zooms. They're going to be 30 minutes. Bring your chart, bring the chart with numbers if you can before tomorrow. So message your upline, message me, message whoever. We will get you your chart. Even if you freaking have to message me 7 times, I will get you your chart if you need it. Bring your charts to the meetings. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock is executive, 9:30 is Ruby, and like I said, feel free to just stay on both of them if you want. And then Sunday is going to be Emerald and Diamond. And if you just want like a taste of Emerald and Diamond leadership and growth and stuff, jump on that one too. Even if you're shooting for executive or Ruby this month, like you can jump on any of them, just to kind of get a taste of what you can do. But I just kind of wanted that to be a little bit more specific towards the goals you guys are going, even if you guys feel like you know what you're doing, because I'm guilty of this sometimes. If you're like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, I know how to promote, I know how to I know what I need to do to go Emerald, I just need to do it. Still get on anyways, because I am guilty of that. And like there's been periods of time where I'm like, I don't need to get on that Zoom, I'm good, I don't know what I'm doing. I learn something every single Zoom I get on. I learn something every Zoom that I lead because I'm reading the comments. So just get on anyways. Even if you feel like I know what to do, I just need to do it, get on anyways. So that's going to be Sunday 9 and 9:30, and tomorrow 9 and 9:30. Let's see, I think that's kind of all I wanted to talk about for this, because I don't want to keep it too long. Does anyone have any questions? It does not have to be about promoting. It doesn't have to be about anything specific. I'm going to stop the recording and then we can just all answer any questions. So, okay, so